It's time to escape. Thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to set the respawn rate to 5 and get started. In our last episode, we got the crown from the Marsh Cave and we took it to the lonely king who ended up being the Dark Elf Astos. And we defeated him successfully and now have in our possession Matoya's crystal. We are now going to take Matoya's crystal back to her, and if she keeps her promise, we will get the herb to wake the prince. The party is hale and hearty after a good rest. We just need to reorder them since Poke's untimely demise, and off we go. Got some Sahags here, Sahagan, however it's pronounced. They only have 5 letters to put it down, so we'll just call them Sahags or Sahag. I don't know what to call them. Blue watery dudes that are pretty cheap on XP and gold. So we're gonna cross the bridge and go pay the good witch a visit. Oh, I guess it looks like they put a port up there just for that reason. Oh well, I'm not going back to the ship. Just to park it closer. Kill off our good friends, the imps here. Miss you guys. In this episode also, if I remember, I'd like to tell you a little bit of Hawk's story. Since we covered Roy in a previous episode, we'll just bowl over this stuff now. It's like, yeah, whatever, we killed a Dark Elf. These wolves and imps should just be fleeing in terror. And we're back, Matoya. Guess what? We got something for ya. The prince needs herb? I'll get him. He's in the back. I was hiding him from you. I'll trade the most powerful herb to get my crystal back. Oh, I can see! So we look at our items. We are minus a crystal and plus herb. Come on, buddy. We got someone who needs to see ya. So we're taking herb back to the sleeping prince. After we dispatch some venomous snakes, venomous purple snakes. They're sticking their tongues out at us. Like, I'm gonna poison ya. Not this time. Forgive me if I'm in an odd mood today. It happens from time to time. I'd rather just kill these than attempt to run and for some crazy reason not be able to and just sit out here all day trying to run from imps. We don't need that. Work today was pretty uneventful for me. If you like the uneventful sort of days at work, I hope yours was too. Or if you're about to work or you're at work, I hope it goes well for you. Eventfully or not, whichever you prefer in your chosen profession. Don't these guys realize we're the light warriors? We're just passing through. You don't need to... You're committing suicide at this point. So, herb in hand, let's jump back on our ship. Rush across the pond here. We got a shark, that shouldn't be any problem. No matter where you go in the ocean, the possible monsters you run into are the same. So the stronger we get, the less and less dangerous it is to travel by sea, no matter where we go. We'll take some free gold here. Shouldn't have any trouble with these guys. We're NEScaping, so we're not rushing through and skipping battles, editing them out or anything. Everybody else does that. We don't need to conform. We're non-conformist here when we're NEScaping. It's just you and me kicking back. Can't enter the castle from the top. Of course not. Gotta go through the front door. Hey guys. Oh, believe me. That is on our agenda right now. Oh! This herb will release the prince from Astos' curse! Look! He is waking! Thank you. Peace will return to Elfland. Hey prince, what's shaking? Is this a dream? Are you... the Light Warriors? Is this for real? So, as legend says, I give you the Mystic Key! We've got the Mystic Key, everybody. I feel fine now, thank you. Let's check this out. We have got the key. You know what this means? We've got about 50 places to go back and loot. It is loot time, everybody. Welcome to the loot show. Welcome to the loot show. Maybe it's only rumor, but I think the cause of all problems is to be found in the Cave of Marsh. Dude, you are late to the party. The prince is awake. Thank you so much. You're welcome so much. Now where's the loot? How do we get over there? I think I went through this before. Yeah, I think we can just go around this way, I think. Yeah. This treasure room is locked. Not anymore, it isn't. Boom. We get a silver hammer. 400 gold. 330 gold. And a copper gauntlet. I think that's a gauntlet. Let's take a look at our weapons here. We are going to give the silver hammer to Hawk. Bang, bang, Hawkeye silver. Okay. never mind. I did not start singing for you. But anyways, now Hawk has a new weapon, thank goodness. If I recall, he's going to be hefting that thing around for quite a while. But at any rate, we've got new stuff. That's right, Copper Gauntlet too. So we're going to trade these ordinary gloves with Copper Gauntlet. I'm pretty sure that our warrior Roy is the only one who can use it. I'm not even going to bother checking. If Poke can't use it, no one else can. There we go. And we're going to sell some of our stuff here because we're about to get a whole bunch of loot. Yay, loot. Okay, today's episode drinking game, the secret word is loot. So every time I say loot, drink. Let's see. I want to sell this iron armor because no one else can use it. We're going to sell this extra pair of gloves. And we're going to sell this wooden armor. Make sure everyone is still wearing what's equipped. Yep, everything is equipped. So we're done selling armor. Let's sell our extra weapons now. Let's see. We're going to sell this short sword. We can sell this iron hammer. And we can sell this saber. Make sure we've got all our weapons equipped. We do. Let's go ahead and save. Because as you recall, my NES might be a little temperamental at times. So we've saved all of that, and we've got 5,700 gold. We should buy another spell. Poke has fast, Hawk has pure. Let's walk over here to the level 4 spells. I think we should buy Hawk his other white magic spell. So we will buy Hawk Anti-Ice. That will come in handy later. So let's take a look at our magic here. Poke can learn another level 2 spell, but I'm not too concerned about that. And Hawk can learn a lot of things, but you know what? I think we're good. I think we've got everything we need magic-wise for now. So let's go get some loot. First place we're gonna go is back across the ocean again. And make sure we kill this red Sahag. However you want to say it. Terminated. Overkill. Let's defeat the shark here and move on. Poke takes a little hit there. Alright. More cash and XP for the pile. Hopefully Poke will be hitting level 11 here soon to catch up with the rest of the party. Oh, we don't want the town, we want the castle. So, Hawk's story. Hawk comes from a small hamlet in the northeast somewhere. It's called Crabapple Cove. He comes from a long line of healers. His father was a healer, his grandfather before him. I hope I can remember where the treasure is in this castle. I think it's by that old dude up there. Anyways, so yeah, Hawk is a healer, his father, grandfather, very long line of healers from Crabapple Cove. I need to get past you. I'm just gonna push you. I don't need to go that way anyways. So anyways, when the Council of Orbs was called, Hawk, being one of the best healers in his village, was actually pretty reluctant to go. He, in fact, did not volunteer. He actually tried to hide when they were looking for people. Not because he doesn't want to do the right thing and help save the world. But because he's a very gentle person. Hey, look, there's TNT. We know where to take that. It looks like the world's opening up to us now. Let's take a look at the loot we got here. We got an iron shield. Roy's already using it. Iron armor too. So we struck out on armor. Weapons, we got iron staff. We don't have a black mage. A saber and a silver knife. Now, silver knife would be an upgrade for Trip, but I think we're going to be getting something better for him here in a minute anyways. So yeah, Hawk was reluctantly selected to be the Warrior of Light, to carry his town's orb to the Council of Orbs, because he knew that the quest would require him to cause harm to other things, and that's not something he's thrilled to be doing. He's a healer. He gives life, not death. And unfortunately, this quest calls for dealing a lot of death. And he's not fond of doing that. But in the end, he realized that if the world were going to have any hope, they would need one of the best healers in the land, and that's why he's here. And I think he's doing a pretty darn good job, don't you? I wonder how Roy's family is doing right now. Maybe his lovely wife is put one of her famous pies in the window to cool off. Her mutton pie. Glances out the window, looks up at the sky, wonders if Roy can see that same sky. If he's thinking about her and their children. He thinks about her all the time, actually. Thinks about his children, too. Sometimes he will write poems about them while they're traveling. A rune sword. This is a pretty sweet sword here. And I think Trip can use it. He can. Trip's got a new sword. Awesome. That thing's gonna do some damage. I think Trip is going to be carrying his weight now. Yes! Look at that. 2 hits for 81 damage. We are in business, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting loot. You have to wonder, though, if they're giving us all this really awesome gear, if the difficulty is going to be following. These are all unavoidable battles. These gargoyles are guarding the treasure chests. I didn't say the L word because I don't want you to get alcohol poisoning before we finish this episode. I can't really quite make out what these gargoyles are really supposed to look like. I guess those are their little claws they're pushing down in front of themselves. And I guess those are wings back there, but it's really hard for me to make out. And Poke made it to level 11. Welcome to the party, buddy. Strength, intelligence, and vitality up. A wear sword. And a soft potion. Let's go ahead and have Poke equip the wear sword. So now we're getting serious in the weapon department. Are we gonna have to fight those gargoyles again on the way out? Of course we are. This time there's only 2. I think Hawk could use a cure. Gotta keep our party healthy. Healthy and strong. We still have a long road ahead. So let's keep it up, guys. Alright, we have finished looting Garland's temple. Where else are we gonna find nice treasure? We know where. We passed about 50 places. I may even forget 1 or 2. I know I'm not going back into the Marsh Cave. I just don't think it's worth all the hassle. I don't remember exactly what's down there, but I'm almost certain there's nothing we can't just buy if we need it. Not like the rune sword or the wear sword that we just picked up. We don't care about creeps. Have you ever tried to play this game? I know a lot of friends whose first exposure to Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy IV, which was released as Final Fantasy II here in America. Still more of you were first introduced to Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation. Decent game. A lot of it's probably your favorite. I'm more old school. I will always hold that Final Fantasy VI is the best in the series. and most of my friends, they politely agree to disagree with me, but they see where I'm coming from. No one has really said you're crazy or anything, because come on, Final Fantasy VI is amazing. It's all about the character development, which is funny that I'm playing this one and it has none. But in a way that's cool too, because we're making up our own character development. With Dependable Roy and Hawk and his dad. And soon we'll cover Poke and Trip as well. Okay. I already got the stuff from here, didn't I? Let's head northwest to the cave of the Dark Elf. Not cave. Castle. Because there is loot up there too. Drink. Ogres are pushovers now. They're basically free money. You know what, before we head up there, let's rest up. Because you never know. Okay. I have a habit when I stay at the inn to wait for that entire song to play before I leave. And I'm going to try and break that habit here for our recording. I mean, it's taking a lot of time as it is with all these random battles that I'm not editing out. What kind of hurry am I supposed to be in? None. I'm sitting here with my friend and the Light Warriors, and we're just taking things easy. Things move too fast outside. We're inside now. This forest must be really fun to have adventures in. Well, maybe it was before all these monsters showed up. I would have loved growing up around a big forest like this. Make a tree fort or something cool. Tire swings and hidden hideouts to put all my comic books and stuff. Come on, stop poisoning me. Did you grow up next to a forest? Hawk goes there, Trip goes there, and you guys swap. There we go. Look at this nice little lake in the middle of the forest. I bet there's trout in there. Killing ogres for fun and profit. This big pink club. Each sprite can only have up to 4 colors in a regular NES game. Okay, now we get to try and find our way to this treasure chest. Go around back here, I think. Yay. That wasn't too difficult. Ooh. It's protected by images. And they paralyze. Wonderful. And they hit kinda hard. I forgot about this. Okay. Fire 2 and Harm should do the trick. Don't you hit Hawk. You can paralyze Roy, I can live with that. Come on, Trip. There we go. Harm is away. Ooh, these guys are tough. I hope Poke can finish them off. Nice. Yes. Fire 2 for the win. Excellent. That wasn't so bad. Nice chunk of gold there. And we get, yay, a falcon, or however you pronounce that. An inferior weapon compared to what we already have. We get a power staff. And an iron gauntlet. Didn't we just get a copper gauntlet? We did. We instantly upgrade it to an iron gauntlet here. I think we tried this, right? Poke can't use copper gauntlet? No. Okay. Alright. Now the power staff is awesome because its stats suck. What? Yeah, it's not a very good weapon, but you will soon see its virtue. And what a virtue it is. Heading back down to Elfland now. Some purple snakes. Looks like they've got some spots on them. Some tan spots or light pink spots. Can't really tell for sure. But we are a happy, healthy party, and we are getting stronger. These ogres all look the same. Show some individuality, guys. It's not all about carrying around a big club and bashing people in the head. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get poisoned again? Not this time. Whoops, we are right next to town, so we're gonna fire 2 of these guys. If we get the chance. No poison. That wasn't as board clearing as I had hoped. One left. One arachnid left. Now, arachnid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like, yeah. They used 8 characters for that name. Why can't I use 8 characters for mine? Nitpicking. Alright. I told you that power staff was awesome for a reason, right? Well, we're gonna sell our extra gear. So we're selling the iron staff. And the saber. And the silver dagger. And we're selling the short sword. And the falcon. And And look at how much that power staff is worth, everybody. Yes, we are getting 12,345 gold for that stupid staff. Oh, well, half that. Still, 6,100 gold just for loot in a chest. Now that helped our bankroll. We've got 12,000 gold. Oh, I still have a large dagger to sell. There we go. And we have some armor to sell as well. The reason it's important to do this is because we've got more treasure to loot, and we need to make room. So we're going to sell the copper gauntlets, and we're going to sell the iron shield, and we're going to sell the iron armor. Alright. You know, there's another black magic spell we should get for Poke while we're here. Now that we have the bankroll. Poke would like to learn Ice 2. So Poke now has Fast and Ice 2. Awesome. Let's go ahead and save our progress. Walk through Elfland here for what may be the last time. At least for a while. Hit the inn. Get out of here. No, I gotta let it finish. There we go. Can't do it, just can't skip it. We are ready to get back on our pirate ship here. And we've got some dwarves to visit. And some odd eyes. Now I think odd eyes can stun, which is annoying. But they're really easy to hit. Well, actually they have high evasion, but when you hit them they die. Okay. And they don't do anything for damage. So they're a problem when they're teamed up with other things, but by themselves they're no threat at all. We're going to see the dwarves. They're going to give us stuff. There's another pretty little lake here. Must be fed by an underground water source of some sort, because there's no river leading to it. And Roy's like, whatever, I'll take him out. More forest. So the Earth's rot obviously hasn't made it this far yet. Still looks pretty nice and foresty. And we're back to the dwarves. Hey buddy, you just won $1 million. Oh, I thought he was gonna say hooray. Picked the wrong one. Hey buddy, you're cute. Hooray! Okay. Head on down here to Narek. I think that's his name. Oh, wonderful! Nice work! Yes, yes indeed, this TNT is just what I need to finish my canal. Now excuse me while I get to work! Poof! He's gone. We killed him. No, I don't know. Anyways, this is the last of the mystical key loot, I think. We get a cabin and an iron helm. Gonna equip that bad boy. Make sure Poke cannot use the wooden helm. He cannot. We also get a dragon sword. Ooh. A silver dagger. A wooden helm. Silver armor. Ooh. That sounds amazing. $575 gold. And another house. So that dragon sword, we're just gonna let Roy hang on to that. And if we start running into dragons, he'll throw that bad boy on. Actually, let's check something here. Poke damage 26, hit 42. 26 and 42, 27 and 42. So the dragon sword actually does more damage than the were sword. So we'll let Poke hang onto the dragon sword, and Roy can use the were sword. Actually, that sword may not come into play anymore. I don't think there's too many were monsters we need to worry about. But we're gonna hang on to it, at least for now. And the dwarves have done their duty for us. And it's time to continue our adventure. A new way is now open to us. After we take out this wolf pack here. So nice seeing Trip deal a decent amount of damage now. Poke dealing some nice damage. We've come a long way. And yet we've got so far to go still. Pfft, 24 XP, 24 gold. Alright, we're back on the ship. And canal. We have passed through the canal. Oh boy. There's a lot of bad dudes. I probably should be running away here, but it's too late for that now. Just as long as Poke does not get paralyzed, we should be fine. This should wipe everything out, I think. Rather handily. Couldn't do this with 4 warriors. I actually really like red mages in the Final Fantasy mythos. They're great in this game. They're great in Final Fantasy XI. Alright, we've made it to a new town. Oh boy, it's a mess. Look at all these tombstones. That's so sad. let's have a rest. And find out what's going on here. Are you gonna demand something out of me? Nope. This town was invaded by the vampire. The clinic was destroyed and the town was cursed. Oh, it's terrible. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. That's what I was looking for. I'm a farmer. Yeah. Okay. Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. What cave? The orb of earth begins to shine again. If the orb of earth begins to shine again, the earth shall revive. I'm forgetting who I've talked to and who I haven't. This man must have something important to say. Pass through the Titan's tunnel, then south to find Sarda the sage. And Sarda doesn't fear the tunnel, but he's in apparently. I am Jim. My home is the dwarf village, but I am here investigating. They say the ancient people used a stone to make their ship float. Float on water? The air, maybe? In the northern world, there once was a prosperous civilization, but now it is ruins. Man, so many Debbie Downers here. Another ordinary well. I talked to you, right? Yeah, vampire. Okay. So apparently we've got a vampire to kill, if we can. The Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. Rubies is in all caps. That has me worried. We might have to find a ruby. Everybody knows me. What? You've never heard of Dr. Un? Dr. Un. Could he have a role to play? The vampire of the Earth Cave is stealing the power of the Earth. We need your help. Alright, so now we know the vampire is in the Earth Cave. The Earth Cave is on the peninsula southwest of this town. Well, it seems our path is clear. We must go to the Earth Cave southwest of town. Let's see what they sell here. Whoa! 45,000 gold for steel armor. However, I think it's probably worth it at some point. I think that's some of the strongest armor in the game. We've also got a silver bracelet. Very expensive, but we learned from a dude in a previous town that silver stuff is good stuff. And we don't need the rest of this because, well, Roy's already wearing an iron helm and an iron gauntlet. So why would we get a copper gauntlet? Tempted to buy the silver bracelet, but I think we'll hold off for now. See what they sell in the weapon shop here. We've got iron staff, saber, longsword. It's all junk. We don't need any of those weapons. And to the magic shop. This should be level 5 magic, I believe. We've got Cure 3, Life, Harm 3, and that's Heal 2. Remember, only 4 characters. Cure 3, better than Cure 2. And Life actually lets us field res fallen party members, but only outside of combat and only to 1 hit point. but we will definitely want that at some point. However, I don't think Hawk can use level 5 magic yet. He cannot. So we're not even going to bother at this point. Did I talk to you? That's right. Well, let's take a look at the black magic anyways. We've got Fire 3, Burn! Sorry. Warp and Slow 2. We will want Fire 3 and Warp. Although I'm not even sure Poke can even learn those until a certain transformation happens. So it may be a while before we see those spells in action. And we're saved up, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. I think we got a ton of really nice loot. We made it to the next town, and we found our next great task, the vampire in the Earth Cave. Will we emerge triumphant? Find out next time. Until then, take care of yourselves, okay? And give your loved ones a big giant hug. Make sure they know how much you love them. It's important. And sometimes you just don't think about it as much as you should. I know I haven't in the past. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to let my loved ones know I love them. So you go do that between now and the next episode. And I hope life is good to you. Good night.